Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back one more time, tennis fans. Here we are. It's the women's final. It is Naomi Osaka and it is Jennifer Brady making it into her first ever Grand Slam final. It doesn't get bigger than this. Obviously, Naomi Osaka looking to win her second Australian Open title. If you remember rightly, there's been a bit of a pattern that she's trying to complete, and then we've got the US Open win in 2018, followed up by the Australian Open win in 2019, then the US Open win in 2020. Is it going to be the Australian Open in 2021? It's just one of those patterns which seems like she's on a collision course with. I do not put it past her. I think that Naomi Osaka has a great chance here today. She is obviously going to be the favourite going into this matchup, but Jen Brady playing the best tennis of her career. I don't think anyone can deny that. She got to the semi-finals of the US Open, which was obviously in 2020, and that was by far her best Grand Slam finish. Before that, she'd only made the second round of the French Open and of Wimbledon a couple of times. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see which Naomi Osaka turns up. If it's the same one that beat Serena Williams in straight sets, then, well, I think for a lot of people, that was their final, really. If they could have picked a final, Serena versus Naomi Osaka. But I think it's Jen Brady. It's for her to really just turn something on here, just to try and upset the apple cart, let's say. I mean, she's not expected to win here. The pressure shouldn't be on her. She's number 24 in the world. Naomi Osaka, she's number 3. 3-time Grand Slam champion. And, well, come on. Let's not we can't joke around here. It is going to be Naomi Osaka's to lose. So I mean, if we go back to all the way to the early parts of the tournament here, obviously Naomi Osaka, she started off her tournament against a tough opponent in Pavlyuchenkova. Actually, we covered that match, and then she actually took out Pavlyuchenkova 2-0. Really, really impressive. And she started the tournament well. And that was just what we wanted to see from Osaka. We knew that she was more than capable. Hard courts is her wheelhouse. And yeah, she absolutely blitzed her off the court, really. It was a little bit one-sided. But then she came up against Caroline Garcia in the second round. Same thing again. Absolutely blitzed her off the court. Let me bring these up so I can take you through it. And we've got NHL DFS saying, here we go. Good morning. Good morning. And Thomas Rowley. Let's go, Jenny from the block. So I like to hear. Up nice and early on a Saturday morning. God, yeah. I mean, don't think many people will be getting up this early. But it is the final. We are here for it. So let me take you through some of the results from the build up to this final. Really, I mean, if we have a quick look down here, I'll make that a bit bigger for you guys. Yeah, if you can see here. So the route to the final was Caroline Garcia in straight sets, Ons Jabeur in straight sets, and she knocked out my favorite for the tournament, which was Garbiñe Muguruza, and that was 2-1. And if we think back, remember Garbiñe, she had her two match points in this match, and she lost that. Well, she lost that match eventually. It only took Naomi Osaka one match point. She sealed the deal, knocked out my girl Garbiñe, and she was through to face a sort of surprise package of the tournament, which was Shea Su Wei, who was number 77 in the world, getting to her first Grand Slam quarterfinal. Always the great story, but Naomi Osaka, so much more power than Shea Su Wei, was able to sort of brush her aside, so to speak. And then obviously the semi-final against a resurgence in Serena Williams. And Serena Williams, she was a sort of a bit of a surprise package of the tournament. No one really expected Serena Williams to be playing as well as she was, but she definitely turned up, and it was definitely the real Serena Williams on show in this tournament. I think a credit to her at her age to be still getting to the semi-finals of Grand Slams, her and someone like Roger Federer. I mean, definitely two of the greatest of all time, and there's without a doubt. But yeah, I was going to say also, Osaka will bid to extend her 11-0 record in the quarterfinal and later stages of Grand Slams while carrying on a 20-match winning run. It's the third best streak the tour has seen since 2010, only behind the ones of Serena Williams, who has 27, and that was in 2014, 2015, and Victoria Azarenka, who has 26, and that was in 2012. Yeah. Osaka, who has played top 50 players in 5 of her 6 matches en route to the final, obviously survived the scare against Muguruza, but she came through. She faces challenges of all sorts in her 3 major finals, but the results have been the same. She beat Williams at the 2018 US Open. It was 6-2, 6-4. She managed to beat Petra Kvitova in Australia. That was 2 years ago. That was in 3 sets. And then obviously the famous one that we covered last year, which was when she came from a set down against Victoria Azarenka to regain the US Open crown, which was super impressive. I mean, let's have a look at their head-to-head here. This one, we've got Brady managed to win their first ever meeting, which was back in 2014. But since then, Naomi Osaka seems to have had the upper hand, and obviously they played each other most recently at the US Open, and it was the semi-final that time, not the final. And well, it was a very close match. A tiebreak decided the first set. It was Naomi Osaka winning 7-6 in the first set. Brady came back and 6-3 in the second, but Naomi Osaka, too strong, managed to get the break at 3-1 in that final set and then just saw it out. It was she had more break points in that third set, but she just comes on strong in the ends of these matches, and you can never rule her out. She's one of those players you can never rule out. She definitely is a fighter to the end, and especially on these hard courts. She loves the hard courts. She's got all the power, all the accuracy, and she's just a very, very humble person as well. So it's always nice to see that type of thing from one of these players. Brady, on the other hand, she's been like a breath of fresh air on the women's tour. We obviously saw her winning WTA Lexington last year before the US Open. 1 second. Yeah, before the US Open, in WTA Lexington. Really impressive in that. She's played. Just having a quick look down here. Let's have a look at her body of work here at the Australian Open. Not had as tough a draw, I'd say. Osaka's really proved herself, and we were saying this all the way through the tournament, myself and JG, that she's really had a tough draw, and if she gets through all of those, she just deserves to win it. Like, there's no, like, you can't be saying, everybody was saying, "Oh, Barty's had an easy draw. Look at her at the top there. You still got to beat the players though, and you see who Osaka's had to beat. She had to beat the who's who really, and you look down this Brady list. It's not really as competitive. We had Bolsova there, straight sets. Brengel, also straight sets. Then we had Kaya Juvan, and she was having a really good tournament. But Brady, another straight sets win for her there. Then Donna Vekic, just getting slightly more tricky. And obviously, another surprise of the tournament, which was Jessica Bagula, and managed to beat her in 3 sets. So it was getting a bit tougher for her here. And then another surprise, a little bit of a surprise, was Mukova, who made it through. And in the semi-final, she couldn't do the comeback once more. She obviously knocked out Ashley Barty Mukova, coming back from a 6-1 first set to beat her in 3. This time wasn't to be. Jen Brady took the first set, lost the second, took the third, and she was looking very, very strong. I mean, it was she took a little bit of time trying to just trying to serve the match out. She actually had 5 match points in that final service game, but she finally got it over the line. She was super impressive. I mean, we can have a quick look to see where the ladies are right now. They're in the locker room. Jen Brady, she's just preparing herself with her team. Naomi Osaka, similar. Let's see who we've got in here. We got Gamer Boy. By yourself today. No, I'm sure JG will be joining me very, very shortly. I just think that I'm able to get myself out of bed a bit earlier than he is, so I'm sure he will be here. Don't you worry. But what can you do? He will be here. I hope he will anyway. Otherwise, you're just stuck with me. But I'm sure I'll be able to still give you some good coverage anyway of this. I've got Almino there going for Brady. As an Aussie, I have to go for the underdog. It's the law. Well, and there you go. Got Varavidu. All right, broski. Who you got? Well, for me personally, just based upon like the difficulty of the draw and based on how well Naomi Osaka's played, you've got to say that she is really the one to beat here today. I could see it being maybe going to 3, just based upon their last meeting at the US Open semi-final. Jen Brady's going to have to play out of her skin here today. This is her first Grand Slam final. Don't forget, the pressure is really on Osaka. She's going for her 4th Grand Slam now. So she's been there. She's done it. She's got the T-shirt. And you can see the lopsided odds. They're very, very lopsided. Jen Brady at 4-1 underdog in this final. So if you want to make some money, maybe Jen Brady is the one to back and just hope for a Osaka slip up, maybe, or a Jen Brady just puts on a masterclass and wipes her off the court. It's going to be a big ask. If you want the chance to bet on the match, then feel free to bet with BetUS. There's a link in our description below, and if you click that link in the description, use promo code GameToLove, you can get 125% bonus, and you can use that on any sports that you really want to, and you could make yourself some money. If Jen Brady, imagine if you were to put like $100 on Jen Brady, you'll be walking away with a tidy $500. That's including your stake. So very, very exciting if you want to get involved with that. If you want to help the channel out and you like a bit of music, as you see going across the ticker at the bottom of the screen, you can subscribe to Amazon Music, a 30-day free trial. And if you want to cancel it anytime, it's free, and you help the channel out as well. So What more could you want? You get some free music and you help out Game to Love. Uh, just having a look through some of the comments right now. We've got Varida. She is quite on point. Yeah, I agree. Naomi Osaka is definitely on point right now. And JG, he is. I can see him preparing himself in the wings, so he'll be with us very, very shortly. And well, he is. This is his guy. Not his guy. This is his woman to win the final. He picked her from the beginning of the tournament. Naomi Osaka to win the whole thing. Here she is. She is in the final. She's one game away now. Yeah, they're just going through a few of the statistics on the Jem Brady service at the moment, but hopefully they'll be coming out onto court very, very shortly. Obviously, Jem Brady. Well, it says here that maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, and then they'll be out onto the court. So. And Jem Brady, just to let you know, she has faced just a couple of top 50 players en route to the final. Mukova in the semis was in the top 50, injured Donna Vekic in the last 16. Her last 2 rounds went to obviously the deciding set. The world number 24, Brady, is the 5th woman from outside the top 20 to reach an Australian Open final since the year 2000. And bids to be the lowest ranked player to hold the cup since the 81st ranked Serena Williams in 2007. The good news is for Brady that the last 8 majors have seen a total of 6 women become the first time Slam finalists, with 5 going on to win the championships. Vondrasova is the lone such loser, but only because she fell to another maiden Slam finalist, which was Ashley Barty, and that was in the 2019 French Open final. Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look down, see if I've got any more stats for you down here. I mean, if we could have a look through Brady, well, obviously we just had a look through. Obviously, Mukova there, that was her last 2 matches she's dropped sets in. Osaka hasn't dropped sets. It's looking like a very big ask for Jem Brady today. I'm going to be repping the American flag. JG is going to be repping the Japanese flag. Jem Brady has a button ready for her. It's going to be an exciting match, I think. I'm hoping that the occasion doesn't get to Jem Brady too much. We've got a 50% capacity crowd there in the Rod Laver Arena, and JG, I believe, just joined us.
How we doing, mate? Good morning. It's the final.
I know, mate. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, very well, mate. I can't wait. Honestly, this is going to be amazing today. Naomi Osaka, I'm repping her all the way. Obviously, she's the girl I picked right at the beginning.
Yes, mate.
To see her in the final, mate, it's just an honour. I'm just so happy that she's there. Jem Brady's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough because it's the final. You'd think she's got enough because she's just been playing so well. She's on this big unbeaten run. You can't really count that little red bit there. That doesn't mean anything to me. Elise Mertens, she didn't even play. It's like a walkover, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So for me, she's unbeaten. She's not lost for a long time. So she's gone US Open, Australian Open, and she's just on some crazy form. So for me, Osaka, 2 sets, get it done, and lift the title. That's what I want to see today, anyway.
Well, mate, it would be very, very fitting, as I've been saying. She's sort of trying to complete this pattern that she's doing, where one year she wins the Australian, one year she wins the US, next year she wins the Australian, next year she's sort of continuing that pattern. Each year she wins one of the hardcourt Grand Slams at the moment. She's just trying to make it 4 years in a row, interchanging between the two. And
yeah, I believe if she wins this as well, she goes number 2 in the world. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think she's definitely moving up in the rankings if she is to win this here today. And it'll be good as well because I had her for world number 1 at the end of the year in that video. So not a bad start if she wins the first Grand Slam we have of the year.
No, definitely not, mate. You'll have the bragging rights, that's for sure. Well, they're just out onto court at the minute. They're just standing there, about to warm up. Naomi Osaka, as always, wearing it's always like a full tracksuit just to come out and then warm up in, and then she tends to take it off just after the warm up. She looks very happy though. Jem Brady, obviously, she looks happy.
Why do you think she does that? Is she cold?
I don't know. I think it just keeps well warmed up. It's just I don't know. She's probably just keeping all the muscles warm. It's a bit of an interesting one. It's a bit puffy, and that thing that she wears as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jen Brady, her first final ever. So in the Grand Slam, this is going to be interesting to see how she fares. Naomi Osaka is well, she's been there before. She's been there. She's done it, and especially in Australia. So Jen Brady.
But you got Andy there asking, will Osaka ever win a slam off the hard courts? I think she will. Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I mean, I just thought I read that wrong. Like she's playing off the hard courts today, isn't she? No, but I mean like when she's not on the hard courts. I think she will. I think if she's going to win one, it would probably be Wimbledon, though. I think.
Yeah, I reckon
that'll be the next.
Well, mate, I think she's got the ability to win anything. She's that good for me. Obviously, hard courts is where she really flourishes, but a Wimbledon would be epic. And you know how the women's draw kind of goes sometimes. You can have a lot of upsets early on. You never know. With her being like a number 1 or number 2 seed for the tournament, she could potentially have a relatively comfortable draw in one of these events. And if some big seeds start to tumble early on, which is more than possible, why not? Why can't she get to, say, a final or a semi-final? And from that position, I see her winning it, maybe. So, yeah, let's not ever rule her out for winning other Grand Slams, because I think she's it's more or less a certainty for me. I think she's definitely going to be winning other ones.
Yeah, it's very interesting as well, just to see if she can become one of these players that suddenly like can insert herself into like all-time greatness as well, because you have all of these GOAT candidates, but she has all the ability to be able to get up there with the likes of Serena Williams eventually in the latter part of her career. But you just want to see that, because obviously there's not really been any other people dominant in the women's game, really. There's just been a lot of one-time Grand Slam winners or a couple of time Grand Slam winners. There hasn't really been anybody who's been able to take it over 10 or over 15 or even come close to something that Serena's been doing. But maybe Osaka could be somebody in that vein who can actually get Grand Slams, maybe even a couple a year, possibly. If she manages to even win both the hardcourt ones, she's looking pretty unstoppable on the hardcourts. She had like one little slip up maybe against Muguruza where she faced one match point, and that was the only slip up of the whole tournament for her, really.
Yeah.
She's only 23 years old.
Well, it was a pretty big slip up, to be fair, but I think that's credit to Muguruza. Obviously, she's the finalist here last year. Brilliant player. So we can't really be too harsh on her for struggling against her.
No.
But today it's a different sort of battle, isn't it? Because Brady, I'm sure you've already gone through all the head-to-heads and stuff.
Yeah.
But with Brady, you'd expect her to win because she's not in the same sort of bracket as a Muguruza, as a Grand Slam champion. Doesn't come with the same prestige. However, Brady, you can't dispute the fact that she's got all the way to the final, and you can see there. Do you want to just scroll up slightly?
Yeah, sure, man. 1 second. Ooh.
You can see there some of the players she's played already. I think the Pegula win for me was probably the most impressive out of the bunch. But Brady's not really had to play any world beaters as such. I think the Pegula one for me is the most impressive, purely because you could say Makova as well, but I think Pegula was just playing so well. I thought actually she would beat Brady in that match. So credit to her. And she's not, I just don't know. I can't really see any other way that Osaka loses today, personally. I think she's just the level above out of the two of these.
Well, yeah, and she's got that win over at the US Open as well. So
it's a bit like Medvedev for me. It's like Medvedev through most of the tournament. You just can't see him losing. Obviously, the men's final is going to be a lot more close tomorrow. So hopefully, guys, join us for that one. And if you haven't already, subscribe to...
Yeah. Oh, you still there? Yeah, definitely. Just subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm sure JG will be back with us in a second.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. You just cut out for a sec. Don't know what happened.
All right.
That's all right.
Must have jumped.
Yeah, if you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then yeah, come on, hit that subscribe button. Naomi Osaka taking off the top finally, and she is now getting ready to start this matchup. And Jen Brady she's not looking like she's showing any signs of nerves yet, but we haven't seen any tennis balls being hit yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how she gets on really in this final, her first ever final. I mean, come on, we got to really pump up Jen Brady here, because I think no one's given her a chance, and I think it's just a bit unfair. Everyone's overlooking her completely. And they've got
just one thing, mate. Quickly, I'm just going to try and fix my internet to make it a bit solid for this match.
No
worries, one moment.
Let's go for it, bro. There we go. Anyway, Naomi Osaka serving to start the matchup, and she's serving from the bottom, if that means anything. Well, some good hitting early on from both players into the net from Brady. So, give us your predictions anyway. How do you think this is going to go, guys? Let us know what you think this final score of this match is going to be. Do you think it's going to be Osaka straight sets? Are we going to see a repeat of that US Open where Brady actually took her to 3 sets? Or do you think Brady can cause the upset here today? Do you reckon?
What do you think? Personally, I think it's going to go to the 3 sets. Although I've been saying Osaka's that good, I think there could be a spell in the match where she sort of takes a foot off the pedal a little bit, and Brady just asserts herself, and it's going to be dominant as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's doing that. But while you're doing that, just shout out to Mira for joining us. Hello. And let us know what you think is going to be happening today. We've got Dan there saying, and then Graf and Serena, untouchable, likely for decades. Yeah, I think it's a big ask for Osaka to be sort of considered ever really in that GOAT category of like legendary status. But she's certainly going the right way about it at the moment. And,
I totally agree.
Underway there. We're underway, mate. And Osaka has held in her first one, and I believe it's a game to love.
It is, mate. It's a game to love. What a way to kick off the final. Come on. Yeah, apologies. It always takes a good 20 minutes to get the voice going as well when you've woken up in the morning as well. So I'm going to try and raise the levels, raise the bar here on this. Right, sorry.
Have you got it up, mate?
Yeah. I've got everything up here. Just going to make sure. I just want to try and make it look aesthetically pleasing for everybody.
Oh, mate, at least it's good to have some kind of fans in for the final. It'd been very sad to have a Grand Slam final with no fans whatsoever.
Can't be doing that, can we? Come on, we've got to give them credit, Australia.
Come on, Osaka. And obviously, with the bracket, I think it's going to mean quite a bit for some people that Osaka wins today. I don't think anyone's got Brady, to be fair.
No,
just whoever's got Osaka, who's near the top. I've got Osaka, but I'm near the bottom, so that means nothing. But whoever's near the top and who's got Osaka, well, it will mean they'll clinch it here today, and they'll win the first Grand Slam title of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
On the GTL Tennis League,
mate. It's a big one. It's a very big one. We're underplaying the fact that it's going to be our first Grand Slam winner of the bracket.
Mate, what a start from both players. Now Brady's going for the game to love. 178-kilometer serve. She's come here to play today. Watch out. And Almino there. 6-2, 4-6, 4-6. Brady. Fancy Brady to win. Alex, 3 sets are likely. Andy, I think Osaka will win straight sets. Best hardcourt player in the world.
Let's give our predictions. Who do you reckon?
I think, I've said Osaka for me. I think it's going to be... in 3 sets. I think it's going to be maybe 7-5, 4-6, 6-3. I think Osaka will have the most comfortable third set out of the lot.
She tends to do that, doesn't she? She just turns it on as the match goes on. I think we could see, like a Brady first set win and then the Osaka comeback, like we saw in the US Open with Azarenka again. That's what I think.
I think she'll even snatch the first set. I think she'll be pegged back in the second and then really turn it up in the third. But let's see what happens here.
Everyone hoping for 3 here, so we'll be waiting.
I believe we can get it. I really do. And there we go.
I just don't want to see Brady get completely. I don't want to see her tighten up too much in this match. We've seen it a little bit already. To get back at 40-30, they've hit into the net a couple of times now already.
Yeah, but that's okay, mate. It's okay. If she's 40 love up and she tightens up a bit, you can get away with it.
Yeah, I know.
As long as she now we need a big serve from her. Yeah, it's a good one. Brilliant reply. Going backhand to backhand. Oh, she's down the line and from 40 love up. She's been pushed back to juice.
Yeah, this is what I mean, mate.
Not a good sign, is it?
No, that's what I don't want. A bit scared for Brady that she can't. She was nearly getting a game to love, and now she is being pegged back. And well, Osaka's asserting her dominance. There was part of me thinking it's either going to be a really close match or a really one-sided match. I don't think there's any in between in this. It's going to be it's either going to be all out Osaka, or we'll see. I still think it's an Osaka win, but I think she's just looked too good, and this Brady's serve's gone to pot a little bit here early on.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be broken straight from the off, does she?
No, doesn't want to give Osaka a sniff early. She shows the nerves. Osaka is just like a wild animal. She smells the fear. Oh, it's long there from Osaka. Here we go. We got some people in the chat there. We've got a Banch saying, "Hi guys, good to have you in." Dan de Castro there saying Osaka won her 3 slams, beating other slam winners, legends. Serena Kvitova-Azarenka. This is like a 4th round match. Oh, so harsh to Jen Brady.
So harsh on Brady. But the thing is, Brady should be nervous. Like, I don't want to be but there's got to be an element of nerves kicking around, which I don't think Osaka's necessarily going to have. She's going to be slightly nervous.
Been there before. Done it.
It's just experience, mate. And then, she's definitely got bundles of experience over Jen Brady right now.
And plus, she's always in the spotlight. Doesn't even matter if she's on the court, off the court. All the cameras are on her all day long. And this is now Jen Brady's turn to have all the cameras on her.
She's a superstar, isn't she?
Mate, she's a global sensation. She is the highest paid female athlete in the world.
Good serve.
And our first shank of the match. And it is Naomi Osaka, unfortunately, who's provided it.
Brandon's asking a good question. How do you think the tournament would have gone if Osaka was to lose their match points against Muguruza and go out? I think we'd have seen Muguruza here, to be honest. I think she was that good. And if she was able to have beaten Osaka there, she'd have been full of confidence and probably gone on a bit of a run herself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just reading some of the comments there as well. While live, notice there's a lot of a Dosser chat. There we go. She holds Jen Brady finally. How much would you pay for Osaka to call Brady a Dosser? Yeah, well, I don't think you can call her that. So if Tyson Fury is there, he would definitely say Jen Brady. She is definitely not a Dosser. She's made it through to this final based on merit. So I think we've got
Tyson
to support
likes her, does he?
Yeah, he really likes Jen Brady. She's a fighter. Both of these ladies definitely not Dossers.
And Alex saying, apparently they played 7 years ago. They must have been about 15. I wonder who won then. Not that it means much.
No, I mean, they played each other in 2004. The only time that Brady won was back in 2014, and Brady won in, I think, it was straight sets in that matchup. But you can't read anything into that match. That means nothing, really. As you can see, that straight sets, and that was in, where was it? New Braunfels in an ITF.
Oh.
Always
Mate,
interesting.
one thing we've not really considered is the fact that in our top 10 predictions, do either of us have Brady in the top 10?
Don't think so, mate.
Because I think she's definitely got a real big claim for it.
Yeah, shocking, really. We're a bit disrespectful, to be honest. She was in this US Open semi-finals.
Yeah.
So we've not really given her due, to be honest.
Well, she's played really well, to be fair. Since COVID, she's always been one of the outstanding sort of women players on tour, I think.
Yeah, mate, she is. She was one of those people who surprised us last year, and sort of that Lexington win, it was a great one. The US Open semi-finals, she just had a great run of form. Got Vance there saying, is my flag going to take another L today? Yeah, it's not been a very popular, has it, my flags? My flags have been sort of not really helping people through the tournaments. But
certainly the American ones as well. The Americans have had, they've all been going out.
Yeah, I've just got to hope that the button helps out Jen Brady today. She's got her own button today. She's not
exciting to see that. I'm not seeing it at all.
Well, I don't think anything can compare to the Medvedev button. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait. I think these players...
And Brandon there just saying Brady will move to 13, regardless of what happens today. But if she wins, she goes to 12. So, mate, she's knocking on the door of that top 10. But there we go. That's just long, and Osaka holds.
Yeah.
Come on, Osaka.
That's it, mate. Osaka holding. So, 2-1. We're on serve here. Osaka not really looking like she's had many nerves there. She looks like she's playing pretty well, to be honest. Brady's showed the only sign of nerves so far in this matchup and on her serve. She'll be happy to still be on serve. But, well, you can see. Interesting face mask there from Naomi Osaka. She's got like a little flower that's on the front of her face masks. Which, she's got a lot of fans there in the crowd.
Mate,
there.
You should have a butterfly. She's going to be known for that butterfly now, mate. She should have had a little butterfly printed on it if she wins the Australian. Lucky charm.
Well, wouldn't it be interesting if she wins? If she wins and Djokovic wins this tournament, because both of them have had the butterfly going towards them, and then Djokovic posted, didn't he? He posted on Instagram. It wasn't quite as beautiful as the Osaka one that just landed. It was like attacking Djokovic instead. But, it was quite a funny situation though. But there's been so many bugs in this tournament.
Butterfly predicts winner of the Australian Open.
Mate, it's like the octopus we were talking about predicting the World Cup, weren't we?
Yeah.
But maybe it's the Australian Open butterfly picks its winners.
I wonder what we have at Wimbledon, mate. It'd probably be a pigeon.
Oh,
sitting on someone's head or something.
Definitely, mate. Well, mate, they've had a lot of the seagulls or whatever it is in this tournament. Having to keep constantly clean the court. Oh, big winner there from Osaka. Inside out forehand. And no chance. She didn't even take much wind up into her forehand either, does she? It's just a quick action. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, it's just perfected, mate. And she's just, mate, so honestly so good. It's a pleasure to watch her, actually. I love watching her play. I think she's sort of excelled for me into my favourite woman to watch on tour. I'll probably go that far. I love watching her so much, and that's probably why I picked her more than anything.
Very exciting.
I'm such a big fan. And there we go, love 30 here.
Oh no, and already some stuff is unraveling. The concern coming from the Brady corner there in the stands.
I just want to play that Japanese button. It's one of my favourites.
And we've got Dan saying there, we are not discrediting Jennifer. Good for her getting there, but she's not on par with Osaka's other 3 slam finalists. It's not even debatable.
Come on, and there we go. 3 break points. Naomi Osaka in the final.
Brandon says, breaking news, Butterfly picks both Australian Open winners and puts everyone's brackets to shame. The Butterfly wins the bracket league, gets the prize from GTL.
Surely I'll boost up. How many points do you get for the winner on the bracket league? But anyway, let's just focus on this break point. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Love 40 here. Could be a game to love as well.
Here we go. It's a double 4.
It's a double 4 break point and Osaka breaks.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Let's get the button going.
The first Osaka button press of the day.
You split it up. You've made it faster, have you?
No, it's the same.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, fair enough.
I think
sometimes faster.
I think sometimes when I upload them, that they sometimes, I don't know. I think when they get uploaded, sometimes they get sped up. I've noticed that with the intro sometimes as well. It seems like the intro is sped up sometimes.
Amelia Marchenko.
Yeah, no, it seems like their voices get higher or something. If you watch back and see a few of the episodes, like it sounds like they get all on helium or something in the intro. I don't know what's going on. But
kept the net.
Panch saying, is the men's first set going to be longer than this final?
Wow. Come on, let's not be too harsh. It's still early doors. This one can certainly change around.
Stop.
Did no one watch Brady Makova? She won the first set 6-1, didn't she?
I don't think so.
6-2.
think it was about 6-3. I think. Don't quote me on that.
I thought she smashed it.
I thought it was. Let me check. 6-4.
Oh, was it?
6-4, 3-6, 6-4. She won. So just a break a set.
Oh, I thought Barty was smashing it.
Barty?
No, she didn't. She beat him 6-1.
Who?
It was 6-1.
Who's
Barty.
Oh, I thought you were talking. This is Brady.
No, I know, but I'm saying you can't really discredit anything. Say if Osaka was to win this first set 6-1, I wouldn't say it's over for sure. You've seen it so many times in the women's game already.
Oh,
a player can win a set 6-1, and it doesn't. You wouldn't say it's over. In the men's, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Oh, especially Osaka, mate. We've seen her numerous times go a set down, or even be a set up and then completely lose the second set 6-love. I mean, she's had some really bizarre results, but they're never normally in Grand Slams, though. Credit to her. I mean,
and not finals as well.
No, she doesn't really. She doesn't really pull out weirder results in the Grand Slam. She sort of knows when to turn it on, which is credit to her, to be honest. I think she's really growing as a player every single year.
But big opportunity there. Brady unforced there on the forehand wing. And, mate, she was 15-30 up, now pulled back to 30 all. And the unforced errors are stacking up. She's made 9 unforced errors. I think Osaka, what was that, 4 or 5?
5, yeah. But yeah, she's
basically half the amount of unforced errors as Brady so far.
Yeah, it's not a good sign, is it? Not a good sign so far. But as we know from Naomi Osaka, obviously you can't include the exhibition match, but currently she is on a bit of a tear. Obviously, she won Cincinnati. Well, she withdrew from Cincinnati against Azarenka and gave Azarenka the final win. And then she won the US Open after that. And then after that, she pulled out in Melbourne after winning
the final.
Yes, won 3 straight matches there. And then she's won all of her matches here as well so far. So currently, what is the win?
Mate, I told you, mate, it's a dangerous thing when she pulls out. If she pulls out just before a Grand Slam, you're in trouble. She's going to be winning.
And the last person she actually lost to on the hard courts.
Was that in? No, it was just long. That's a shame. It had really good direction. I couldn't see from the camera angle there, but we're at deuce.
And do you remember this? Like, it was a bit of an anomaly for Naomi Osaka. Obviously, last year's Australian Open, she lost in straight sets to Corey Goff, if you remember, in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then after that, I'm not sure really what happened. She played in this Billie Jean King Cup, which is like a qualification match. She lost to Cerebros Tormo 6-love, 6-3, and then she didn't play again until August, then came back and like a world beater again. So
she went off the boil a little bit, and here we go. She served up a break point.
Brady
she served up a double fault, and now we've got
a break
point.
Come on, the Braids, the Brady bunch. I should have put.
I just want to say big thank you to everyone who has joined us for this final. If you haven't already, please like the video. It'll really mean the world to us. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. Here we go. Brady with her first break point of the match, looking to get back on serve. I'm going to have to reposition myself for this.
Second serve as well. Gosh, don't double fault.
Oh, it's a bouncer. Big bouncer. It's going cross court. Brady down the line. Great shot from Brady. Cross court from Osaka. Down the line from Brady again. Osaka on the run. She's done well to stay in this rally, Osaka.
Yeah.
Down the line. She's got Brady on the run now.
It's
into the net. The Brady. Go on, the Brady. Come on.
Wow. Did not expect that one.
Come on, the Braid. Yeah, the braids. The braids. Yeah, so that's it, man.
She could have consolidated then, didn't she? That's that.
No
People saying this is going to be a quick match. It's already over. I think again here.
That's it. And like Wild Live says, let's go. This final is now officially underway.
Who's Wild Live cheering on today? Is he cheering on Brady?
I think
so.
I think so, for just the underdog win. I think, and Almino saying earlier in the chat that because from Australia can only cheer on the underdog. It's the law, apparently. In Australia, they have to cheer on the underdog. So there you go. Now it's getting a little bit more tasty, this matchup. When Brady really started playing well in that rally, she was really hitting some clean shots down both wings, and see her like corner, I'd call it, up in the crowd there. Really.
Wait, we're getting a lot of USA. God, look at this. Thomas Rock. It's over. Osaka won't win another game.
Wow.
Wild life. USA. USA.
USA. USA.
Wow. Mental.
Well, maybe
there's a lot of love for Brady in the chat. The Americans are out in force today.
We didn't rule out the fact that the butterfly could be the picking the loser of each final as well. It could be. So if we see, it could be a Brady medal. And another winner from Jen Brady. Look at this. Boom. Now
it's like she's dismissed all the nerves now. Do you not think? She's playing a bit more free within herself. Mate, we had American win it last year with Kenin. Is Brady going to follow up with another American win?
I don't know, but then we've got some interest in saying Mitya saying Australia never cheered for an underdog when Roger was playing. That's true. Yeah, and Vance saying USA, great success. Borat. I like it, Vance.
Oh, winner, mate.
Brady. Come on.
Mate, she's pulling them off now. She's going to probably overtake Osaka. We're winners in a minute.
The Brady bunch, mate. She's got the Brady bunch in the stands, mate. I wonder how many.
That winner speed, 144 kilometers an hour.
Mate, she's got all the ability, and if she gets her head up in matches, Brady, she hits the ball so hard and clean. She's one of these players who's sort of shocks the tour a little bit.
Mate, we've got a real match on our hands now, no doubt. Big return though from Osaka, and she's missed a really easy one there. Yeah. She's given her a comfortable hold.
I was reading before this that if Jen Brady was to win this final, she would be the first person outside the top 20 since Serena Williams. I think it said back in 2000 and God, I can't think what year it was. It was about 2007, something like that.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, who was 81st
a long time
in the world.
There we go. She holds. It's a game to love.
Go on the braids.
She consolidates the braid.
Boom.
Game to love.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Here we go. Osaka serving. We're back on serve. So 3 games all. Oh, good return here from Brady. Goes cross court. Osaka cross court. It's wide from Osaka, and now we're seeing some misfiring coming from the Osaka racket.
It's a bit worrying.
Yeah, a little bit worrying right now. Want to say thank you for everybody joining us for this women's final in the Australian Open, our first Grand Slam of 2021. If you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the like button. It helps out our channel. It helps us get shown a higher ranked on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, come on, guys. Get on the GTL family. Hit that subscribe button. Join us for the other final tomorrow.
And also join our Discord. I've pinned it in our chat. It's also in the description. We've got quite a few people joining. I think 130 people in there already. So go join us. We've got loads of cool channels, and it'll be good to speak to you in there. Ben will give you a shout out as well when you join. If that's not enough.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
Dun, 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 dun. 30 all right now.
Can Brady break again on an Osaka serve?
What an ace down there.
And then Alex saying, are you sure that's American music? No, well, I think for some of these ones, the actual style of music's gone out of the window, and it's now just a theme for their for these players. And look who's made it in. Where were you? Tsitsipas needed you, but you weren't there.
Mate, you abandoned him, mate. Chris Smear abandoned Tsitsipas when he needed him the most.
Mate, I can't believe it. And look what happened to him. Lost in straight sets. If you'd have been there, you might have helped the comeback from Tsitsipas, but Medvedev completely blew him out of the water. Here we go. Osaka 40-30. Brady trying to get her into a juice here.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
well
long.
played. Big hold that. Big
massive
hold, mate. And I've seen a bit too much button bias from you already, so I need to start fighting my side.
Mate, yeah. Come on, Naomi Osaka. That's what we like to see. Mate, well, 4-3. We're on serve. This is a closer match than we thought it was going to be at the start. Brady's sort of ironed out those early nerves, which is great to see. And we got some love from Medvedev in the chat there, saying future legend there from Lewis. Well, it could well be, mate. It could well be. He could be like a future, I don't know. He has the potential for me to be like a 10-time Grand Slam winner or something, especially on the hard courts.
No doubt, yeah.
I think he has all the ability. Don't forget, he's only 25
Mate,
at the
big
moment.
three are only getting older and older, and you're going to fancy him to be there in the latter stages of Grand Slam. So why can't he win a few more?
If you remove Djokovic from this tournament, he'd win it, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really deny that. Like, Djokovic is the only person stood in his way, and he could still beat Djokovic as well. So,
yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's the thing. Like, now you're going to see it's all about the mental side in the final. We know he's got the ability. Does he have the mental side to be able to beat Djokovic in 5 sets? And that's the key in these Grand Slams. He doesn't really ever tend to drop sets, though, does he, Medvedev? And the only time you've really seen him go to 5, he dropped sets against Krajinovic, and it was a weird one, that one. I don't think you can read too much into it.
Yeah, it was a strange match.
I know.
What a shot that is from Brady.
The only 5 sets I can remember him being in before that was obviously the final against Nadal when he went to 5, but he got all the way back to a 5th set and then lost the 5th set to Nadal. So then you saw maybe a little mental frailty against a big 3 opponent. So will it be the same here, or has he learned? Oh, look at this. Great return there from Osaka. Oh, she's got Brady on the stretch. She steps in, puts it away easily there.
Maybe good if you can break here.
Yeah, exactly. Give us your predictions in the comments. Come on. Or in the live chat. We want to know how you think this match is going to go. We've got a lot of people saying 3. We had Chris Meir jumping in saying 3 sets.
I think 3 is probably the way to go. The way they both played this opening set.
Ace.
There's nothing really between them. I think it's been a very even match. I think both players have been able to pull off good shots and winners. We know Osaka took the early break. However, Brady's getting right back in it, and they've both made a few weird sort of double faults at big moments. I find strange. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Obviously, Brady was double faulted on break point.
Well, yeah, she did indeed. But luckily, she's shown a bit of confidence to come back into this, which is really promising. It's making a final of it. That's what we want to see.
Into the net there.
Into the net this time, though. 30-all, just as we're saying it. And we've got Chris Meir saying there, Naomi Souvlaki is better. We obviously have Naomi Osaka, which was maybe there's a bit of Greek in there. Naomi Souvlaki. Interesting.
Huge point, this one. And it's going to be a second serve. Mate, you could argue this is the business end now of this first set.
Well, potentially. Wait to see if there's a break point first, I would. Oh, Naomi Osaka, good return. Brady into the net, and it is break point, and surely the business end. Just want to remind everybody, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, what are you waiting for? Come and join myself and JG chatting tennis 24/7. We always welcome anybody new to the Discord, and there's just people just chatting all day long. Always tends to go off when I start speaking about that. It's into the net, and well saved here from Jem Brady.
That's a big opportunity, and I blame Osaka there. I wouldn't even say Brady did too much good there. Easy forehand down the center of the court, and she mistimed her feet.
Yeah.
Annoying. Really annoying.
The Brady bunch. Big serve into the net, though. She needs to shore up this first serve right now. She can't keep giving her second serves to hit at. It just puts her on the back foot every time. Oh,
Is it out?
It's out. Yeah, it was long on the baseline. And she's got advantage now. She's looking to force Naomi Osaka really just to sort of serve to stay in the set, I would say, at this sort of stage in the set,
agreed.
this business end. Here we go.
Mate, I've been really impressed with her. I really have in this final. There was maybe a few signs of a little bit of nerves at the beginning, but she's settled into it and she's getting better and better as this first set's gone on, to be fair.
Yeah.
Second serve, though. She can't really find a first serve in this service game.
No.
Not sure if I've seen one yet.
Sort of gone by the wayside a little bit, hasn't it? Oh, good return. Wide from Brady, though.
I think she's not finding her first serve. She's getting frustrated. And there you go. She's shouting at herself, visibly upset, because she just knows she's so much better than that. She holds herself in such high regard.
Yeah, mate. I mean, 4 minutes into this game now, and it's not looking so confident for Jen Brady at the minute. Good serve. Ace from Jen Brady.
Well played, mate. She finds it. That's the first serve she's been looking at. And the crowd get behind that one.
Yeah,
first serve percentage, just to show, it's so low. 37%, Brady, her first serve percentage.
Wow. Not good enough.
Not found many at all.
Another first serve gone again.
It's worrying because she's keeping with Osaka without finding a first serve yet. If she gets her first serve popping and say she gets around the 80% mark, wow, she's going to be formidable, I think.
Yeah. Oh, long again from Brady. And we're back to juice one more time. There you go. Chris Meir jumping in there. And look at that, extending his lead. Chris Meir at the top of the leaderboard there on the top tippers. All I need is 21 games to make next month's beers for you guys.
What a legend. Big thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. It's good that you've managed to join us for this final. Yeah, hopefully we see you tomorrow as well for Djokovic Medvedev.
Yeah, I hope so. That's going to be an exciting one. Yeah, and Alex, and this could be a key game for Brady. Yeah, I mean, it's just the mental side of the game. When you're playing in these games that go over, say, 5 minutes long, just getting that over the line.
Oh, big serve. And there we go. She's finally. Found the first serve. 4-4 now.
Finally holds. Well played. That's a big hold, that was.
So we get another business end press, or is it too much?
Yeah, I think you can have another business end, mate. 4-4 is always the business end. Yes, so we want to say thanks for everyone for joining us for this final. If you haven't liked the video yet, please help us out, guys. Hit that like button. It helps us get found by other tennis fans, puts us higher in the rankings so more people can find the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Come on, we've made it over 4,000 in this tournament. We're only growing. We want to keep going to get to the 5,000. Help us get there.
She's just gone long on an easy one. And the unforced errors now, I know we said a second ago, there wasn't many. I think Osaka was on 5. Now she's on 14.
Mate,
they're coming up big time, fast. It's annoying.
Racking them up, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is a worry for me because I feel like the momentum's kind of shifted a little bit to Brady.
Yeah, both players more unforced errors than winners so far in this final. Jen Brady with 12, Osaka with 13. It's long.
Yeah, it's not been the highest quality. It's not been the highest quality. We're expecting maybe a little bit better tennis from both players.
Especially from Osaka.
Especially from Osaka, yeah.
I think it's nerves, mate. I think she's even starting to show signs of nerves at the moment. So, but she's never out of it. Even if she's 30 down, you've seen her turn around even worse deficits in this tournament already. And it's a second serve for Brady. I recommend going for this one. Go big or go home for Jen Brady here. Oh,
she went too big.
Yeah,
too big.
Smashed that ball away there at the end as well. Not happy with that. She needs
to be careful. I hit someone. She's out.
Yeah, there's no line judges, luckily. Mitya saying, how is the crowd reaction? Who are they supporting? I'd say it's probably more
Brady.
I'd say more.
I feel like Brady for me.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it is very even, but Brady for me,
even.
I think considering she went down a break early on, when she broke back, the crowd were roaring. They were really, really happy that she's broken
I love the
back.
underdog. Oh, what a shot from Brady, but Osaka's got there. Brady's got there for the lob.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
She's lobbed her.
Shot of the match so far.
Unbelievable, mate. What a shot.
Point of the match. What a great lob that was as well. And Jackie saying it's the wind making the serves tricky. Potentially, yeah. We know that there's winds down in Australia. A lot of the players we spoke to said that's the one sort of takeaway they always said is you don't really notice it on the TV. It's very, very windy there.
I think it's a particularly windy day there in Australia right now because something's slightly off with both players serving. And I don't want to say it's ruining. I don't want to say it's ruining this final because it's certainly not ruining it, but you can see there, look at Osaka's hair. It's flying. It seems to be very tricky to sort of see the highest quality tennis. I'm not sure if we're going to see the best quality tennis today, but that's the conditions. We can't do anything about that. Who can handle the conditions better?
Grind it out is the key. Oh, second serve here. We're at deuce. Who can grind this one out? Oh, going cross court backhands right now. Osaka sort of she just adds a little bit of pace to it. Brady's got a good strong forehand. It's into the net.
Come on, Osaka. She's got away with one there.
Yeah.
Now she's closing on that magic number 5, mate.
Yeah, indeed, mate.
We got someone saying, Alex saying, I can't get how it's windy in an enclosed arena.
Yeah, it swirls around in there. It's like a sort
of... Probably worse in spells because, once it's in, it's moving around.
Yeah,
to be fair, I'm not very good with my geography. Don't ask me too much about how it all works, but I don't know.
No, it can get in. It just has a sort of mind of its own. It doesn't just go one way or the other. It's just like a blustery sort of...
unlucky.
Great hold from Naomi Osaka there.
Huge hold, and she was under pressure there. Love 30. She avoided all break points, I believe. So credit to you, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah. So one game away from this first set. Want to say thanks everybody for joining us for this Australian Open final 2021. If you haven't liked the video yet, help us out. It'll help us show up for a better ranking in YouTube if you do like this video, and we will really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. Come on, subscribe to the GTL, join the family. And Discord as well. If you're a Discorder and you haven't joined our server on Discord, JG will pop the link in the live chat.
It's pinned to the top of the live chat.
Perfect. So yeah, join in the Discord. Come on, everybody's welcome. We've got over 100 people in there chatting away about tennis 24/7. So yeah, jump in. There's tons of different corners in there. Crypto corner, bracket league corner. You got the Australian Open corner. You got all these different forums just to talk about tennis. So it's super exciting. So Vanch saying, I wonder how Madison Keys is feeling right now. She was the next big hope instead of Brady. Yeah, I mean, looks like Brady is.
I was probably guilty of that as well. I thought Madison Keys was going to be the next big thing on the American side, but Brady has stolen the headlines here.
Wow, great serve there from Brady. She needs to keep up those big first serves. Definitely needs to keep up these big first serves.
181, that one as well.
Yeah. Oof. Good return from Osaka. Good finish. Inside out forehand winner there from Jem Brady.
Second serve.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's made it. Yeah, well played.
Osaka.
Oh, no, it's just long.
Osaka. Now 30-15.
I think the score's uploading.
Yeah, no, I've just noticed it. I don't know why it's not updating, but it's 30-15 right now for Jen Brady. Had this problem yesterday for the men's match as well, but don't you worry. We have a contingency plan here at GTL. Oh, look at that. Oh, great play. It's 40-15 now for Jen Brady.
Alex, they're asking, what's been Brady's biggest weapon on the road to the final?
Biggest weapon? I think her forehand, to be honest. She just has such an incredible power she hits out of that forehand side. For me, that inside-out forehand is one of her best shots as well.
I love her. I think her game's just an overall rounded game. She's got a really good... She's not bad at anything, to be honest. And that will potentially make her win a lot of matches, I think, in the
exactly.
future.
So I'm just going to bring up another score because that one doesn't seem to be pinging up. There you go. Just so that we can see what's going on there.
That one's just slightly behind us. There we go. It's updated. And there we go. Yeah. Brady now 40-30.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the other scores at the moment. They seem to be a bit rubbish. But anyway, here we go. Brady serving 40-30. Oh, it was so close. I think it's a double fault there. It was really close to a good serve, but now she's given juice and she's 2 points away from losing the set now. How crazy is that?
It's all her fault as well. Osaka's not done anything. She's done absolutely nothing, Osaka, to be into this service game. Brady's just given her a lifeline, and it could be one which she regrets massively because 2 points away from the first set. Couldn't have been a worse time.
Oh, sorry. Bad ball toss there from Jen Brady. This good ball toss this time. Good return from Osaka down the line. Cross court from Brady. A great angle on it.
Oh, it's in. It's looped
in.
It's looped in.
It's long.
I can't believe it. There we go.
Point.
Set point. Come on, Osaka. Get it done. And I can't believe she's been given this opportunity.
No.
She's been handed a gift. An absolute gift from Brady.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just bounced on the baseline. And she just didn't expect it.
No.
Could have done a lot better there, though, regardless. Bit disappointing from Brady.
Most definitely, mate.
Set point. She comes into the net. Oh, she hits it into the net. And there we go. Osaka takes the first set.
There you go, mate.
What a disappointing way to lose the first set. And that was not even Osaka doing anything. I don't think she did anything really to win that set in the end. Brady lost it.
All that hard work she put in to break back and all of that, and it was for nothing really in the end. She just threw it away just at the last, and it's very sad. She's going to be so annoyed with herself.
Oh, it's going to be kicking herself for something else, but let's give Osaka credit. She stuck in there. She played some big points when it mattered, and now she leads in this final 1-love. Yeah, I want to say thanks everybody for joining us for the final. Naomi Osaka winning that first set, and she's one set away now. If you haven't liked our video yet, please help the channel out and like that video. 184 people in. If you all help us out by liking it, it's going to push us up the rankings in YouTube. So appreciate all of you for that. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, hit that as well. How's this one going to go in the second set? Well, people are saying now Osaka's going to blitz it. I'm not so sure. I wouldn't be that harsh yet. I don't think Brady's going to continue to be making these same kind of mistakes as the match progresses, personally. But
let's have a look through some of the statistics. As you can see here, the aces, well, the double faults are racking up for Jen Brady right now. She's got 4 double faults already in that first set, which is not a good sign. Looking down there, second serve, her service stats aren't very good, to be honest, in general. 65%.
Well, that's what it sums it up. Oh my God, horrible errors. I think the main thing about that first set, regardless of the stats, was the fact that Osaka started off playing well. Brady come back into it. She looked like she had the momentum. When it come to the big crunch time at business end, what happened was she just wasn't able to maintain her composure, and she crumbled under the pressure a little bit. She missed an easy forehand at the net, which should be easy dispatching. And then there was just loads of sloppy service service points. leading her and causing her to go to juice when it should never have happened.
I agree.
She gave it away, mate. She just gave her a gift. She's given Osaka a hand-wrapped gift in this final. And if you don't give it to anyone, mate. You can't give it to Osaka. She's the last person you want to be giving gifts.
Yeah. Can we see if Osaka can get it over the line now? Well, there you go. It's into the net and a big come on from Osaka then. Brady needs to up the level now. She needs to do something to get back in this match. And she's going to have to start hitting some winners, I feel. She can't just be going into these... it's nearly an ace from Naomi Osaka. She can't just...
good, didn't it?
3 ball boys go for the same ball there at once. That was a bit of a weird one. No one knew who wanted it. Here we go. Osaka serving. Goes down the middle. Brady, hits the baseline. Good return there. Here we go.
12 Travel 21 saying Bitcoin over 55. Okay, now. Mate, Bitcoin's flying. Love to see it.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Do love to see that.
Karatsev's still here, mate. He's still following us around.
Yeah,
the Bitcoin of tennis.
Karatsev is the Bitcoin of tennis. Oh, it's out there at the first serve. We got a second serve here for Naomi Osaka. Where's she going to put this one? Down the middle. Brady should be going for that one. It's good length on the return. Goes inside out forehand. Inside out forehand again. Look, she's peppering the Osaka backhand. The great winner on the inside out forehand.
And that's that forehand you were talking about early on, mate. That's her best shot.
The
you
inside
can see
out.
why. Because it's so good. It's so solid.
Mate, she sort of she really opens up her body really well, and her placement on it. She was consistently hitting that, and then just shortened the angle up a little bit on the final one.
She just hits it so clean, doesn't she?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at that great serve from Osaka, and she needs more big first serves like that to get her the lead in this second set. That was 40-30. She doesn't want to be giving away an early break. Doesn't want to give Jen Brady a sniff in this match to come back into it.
Yeah, agreed.
Good serve. Yeah, really good. Did well to get that back in play. Yeah, well, too good from Osaka there. Big backhand, and she holds early in this second set. She's a set to love up, and it's looking like she's going to make short work of Jen Brady here to claim her 4th Grand Slam in this Australian Open, her 2nd Australian Open title this would be. But what's the American got left? Does she have anything in the tank for her right now? What do you reckon?
Well, I think Vance sums it up. Brady needs to cut down the errors and focus on controlled aggression. It's a key word. I think Vance uses that a lot. Controlled aggression. We were speaking about it in the ATP finals. I think Rublev, he's guilty of it as well. He needs to sort of focus on more controlled aggression. Brady here, I would give her the same advice. She's certainly got all the ability. She's just using it at the wrong kind of times at the moment. She's making sloppy errors, which you can't afford to do. It's a final. You can't afford to make these kind of mistakes in a final. No,
you can't. And as you see there, another unforced error that's miles wide. So that put her on 20 for the match now. And you can see 15 for Osaka, 20 for Brady, and the winners much less, like half on each side. So not looking, it's not the cleanest hitting match, but this is going to be a grinding match. This is like who can grind it out. And there you go, Brady into the net again, and love 30 now. Jen Brady.
Shout out to Thomas Rock as well for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The one and only Discord legend who is Thomas Rock, and he's sent a little butterfly in.
Yeah,
is he winning on Osaka now? I thought he was Team Brady all the way.
Yeah, I know. Well,
he's jumped ship now.
Oh, great serve there from Brady down the tee, and we have 15-30. Come on, there's a big shout from the crowd. Come on, Brady.
Do you think an early break for Osaka, the match is over?
No chance. Not in the women's game. Is she any relation to Tom Brady? Obviously, Tom Brady getting another Super Bowl.
What a winner. What a winner that is. World class. So good, man. Honestly is.
Obviously, Tom Brady, the GOAT of American football. Jen Brady, she's not quite at the same level in the tennis world.
Good serve.
Still.
There we go. And Osaka breaks early on. Come on, Osaka. What a point.
Yeah, we got some more Osaka love there in the live chat. We got her man giving Osaka. I'll let you pronounce that. Bravo, Osaka. Premier.
First set. Courage. La Hatine. And there we go. Let's get it going.
Yeah, I want to say thanks everybody for joining us for this Australian Open final once more. Yeah, if you haven't liked our video yet, please help us out. It helps us show up in the rankings a lot higher if you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, join the family. Come on, we got the men's final tomorrow. So subscribe.
Yeah, come join us on Discord as well. A lot of chat going on in there. Ben will give you a shout out, I'm sure, if you've joined our Discord chat during this live watch along. And we've got Hetty there, Naomi for the win. Yeah, it looks good right now. She's up a set, up a break. Can she consolidate? In the first set, she was up a break and was unable to. And she got broke back straight away.
Yeah, exactly.
She's going to want to consolidate here. Oh, she's looking good. 30 love.
Wow. Look at that, mate. Look at that.
It's Osaka's to lose now. It really is.
She's turning it on, that. I feel like Osaka's really starting to turn on a little bit of extra pressure. I think she can see the title in the distance, and she's just approaching it. Hopefully, we don't see her.
This is what champions do, though. She can feel it now, and you can see she's stepped up her tennis. She's playing another gear, and it's 40 love. Come on, Osaka.
She's going for game to love now. Can she get the game to love to consolidate the break here and give herself a 3-love lead in this second set? And this would be a real commanding lead and very tough to come back from.
It's been a quick final, mate. It's been a really quick final so far.
So far. We've had 52 minutes in this final. So here we go. Don't worry. Jem Brady fans, it's not out of it yet. Oh, double fault from Osaka. There you go. 1 point back into it.
Don't mean anything.
This can happen.
They've hit loads of double faults, actually, both players. Brady, 4 double faults already.
Exactly.
That's Osaka's second as well.
Might be the wind, though, like we were saying. It's
I think
windy.
it's something to do with the wind.
Yeah, that means both players have been struggling with the ball toss as well.
Yeah.
Oh, another serve has gone wide. We've had a lot of unforced errors.
Mate, we know how it is playing in the wind, mate. We're from England. We've played in windy conditions many times, and I've thrown the ball up so many occasions, and I've just lost it, mate.
I know many times it's hard enough for me to serve when it's not windy. There we go. It's out, and there we go. 40-30, and from looking like a game to love, it's now pulling it back little bit by bit. And she's coming back into this. Is this a promising sign here for Jem Brady? But Osaka, she just can turn the screw with one big forehand, I think, and this game could be over. But we'll wait and see. She has to get her serve in first. Great.
There we go. Come on, huge. And she shouts out. She knows the importance of that one. And it's a consolidation as well. She leads in this second set. 3-love.
3 games away. Naomi Osaka. Oh, she's in the ascendancy, that's for sure. Does anybody in the live chat see this going any other way other than Naomi Osaka 4th Grand Slam title? Can Jem Brady bring this back? Let us know. We want to know what you think the score of this second set is going to be. Do you think this is going to be a whitewash? Could we see a bagel?
No, surely not. But I don't know, mate. To me personally, I thought it was going to go to 3 sets. It doesn't look like it at the moment. I think in this position, I'll be surprised if Osaka does not win this match in 2 and gets it done here.
Yeah, for sure,
she's just looking so good and strong. Look at him; he's loving it.
Yeah,
the DJ there's trying to get the crowd going.
It's got the old Agassi style look.
I always think it must be so early to be doing that, but it's not, is it? It's nighttime there.
No, for us it's early. If someone came in with a DJ in here right now, I think I'd punch him in the
head. We've got Wild Live 6-1, Osaka. Philip as well, 6-1. Everyone's going 6-1, so no one sees the Brady comeback. We've got Gerald there asking, will Brady come back? Not for me.
Start the engraving process already. And Chris Meir, it's all about this game. If Brady holds. 15-love we've got here.
Do you reckon they've already got the N on the trophy?
Well, no, surely not. They can't be doing that.
Mate, I reckon they've already got Nao. They've got that far, mate.
Maybe they can start with a few of the letters that both of them share, like the A. They've both got an A in there, like in the surname. They can start.
Can they do that?
No. Oh dear. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a rush. It must be quite quick to engrave a trophy, surely.
Yeah. I think it's. I'm sure they're fine. Probably just some machine that just does it. I don't know if they hand engrave it. Maybe they do.
Thomas Rock's asking, have they started it for the meds as well? They've got Roger for. They have to use some Tipex for it.
Oh, that's going to look great for whoever wins it, isn't it? Well, who will we win in tomorrow's matchup? Would it be Novak Djokovic for a 9th time, or will it be Daniil Medvedev? Don't forget, Novak Djokovic has never lost if he gets to the semi-final or the final in the Australian Open. So it's going to be interesting to see if that will be a stat that suddenly disappears.
I think it can do, purely for the fact that Medvedev is just in the form of his life right now and playing some ridiculous tennis.
Yeah, but
I've got Medvedev to beat him tomorrow.
You saw what can happen.
Wills are coming off here. 2 break points.
Brady,
and this final is just looking like it's over. It's over, mate. The final is on the brink of being over.
Oh no, that's not what we want to see at all. Come on, Brady. Show some fight. And a lot of people leaving right now. There must be a few Americans.
Are they really leaving? What's wrong with them? I hate that. I really hate it. I feel like whoever's leaving right now should never ever be They should never be deserving of a place in the Australian Open ever again.
Exactly.
They should have their names barred and just never turn up.
Well, we've seen it. So how many times have you seen it in football matches where the people leave when their team's losing?
Yeah, tennis, I think it's even worse to be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you know how much quicker a tennis match can turn around.
Mate, it's disgrace. And there we go. Poor. And Osaka breaks.
Maybe it was a right. Maybe it was the right decision to leave.
No, come on. Even still, you've got to stick by her. And there we go. Osaka's got the break yet again. Double break. Yes. And she's just looking really good. Thomas Rock saying lifetime ban. Yeah, I think so, mate. I don't even want to be too harsh. Yeah, the people who are leaving, I just hate it. You're in a final of a Grand Slam. At least you can do is show your support to the end. Yeah,
indeed. And Naomi said, I just went to the kitchen for 10 minutes. What happened? Come on, you're supposed to be supporting the underdog. You can't go to the kitchen, Almina. They need your support. Jen Brady's up against it as it is, and you're just there in the kitchen. I don't know what you're doing there. Could have at least been... Take your TV into the kitchen with you. Anyway, here we go. 15-0. Can she break straight back and just make a game of this? We don't want to see her go down 6-love. There you go. First, you got a second serve to look at here, Jen Brady.
But it'll be a sad way out if she just completely gets bageled in this second set.
Well, mate, we haven't had an hour yet.
Have we not?
No, not even an hour on the clock yet. Here we go.
What is it, 57?
57 or 58. Oh, it's long, and here we go. It's 30-15. And whoever gave a 6-1 prediction earlier, it's looking quite likely.
Yeah.
So, Almina, I'm sorry I was hungry. Well, Jen Brady better be hungry for this Australian Open title, because otherwise she's just going to go out very, very poorly. Oh, look at that. Good forehand from Brady. Down the line this time.
Well
good. She's forced
deserves that point as well. And I think this is quite fitting, isn't it? Because I think this match sort of summarizes the top side of the draw versus the bottom half of the draw. The top half being, at the end of the day, a bit hit and miss. They turn up sometimes. The other times they don't. We saw a lot of upsets in the top. The bottom seemed to be the better tennis. We was watching them watch-alongs. So it was a lot better in general.
Yes, definitely.
And a higher quality. I think the Brady half was a bit... I don't want to be too harsh, but it wasn't as good.
No.
It definitely wasn't. Look at that. And this is just showing it, mate. This is just symbolising the fact that Brady was able to win that half. Osaka was able to win this half, but I'll tell you what, the bottom half is a lot harder to be able to win. You look at the players Osaka's won,
so much harder
to get to where she's got here. It's incredible. The players she's beaten already is mental.
Yeah, it was so
she's
much.
She's not had an easy run.
No, it's been really difficult, mate. Such a difficult run to the final. But that's what we said. If she was able to beat all those players, then you'd probably see her go on and win the whole thing. And she's right there. She's there or thereabouts right now. She's nearly one game away now. Oh, she missed the first serve there. There we go. Where's she going to put this one? Down the middle. Brady going.
She runs around it, doesn't she? She's forcing it onto the forehand side.
I think she needs to.
Yeah, really
look
good.
at that
Well
inside out forehand again.
Mate, that's why. Brady. Yeah, that's her best shot. That's the money shot for her, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is, mate. She opens up the body and she really leathers the ball. She creates great angles with it. Shorter and shorter as the point goes on.
Got winner speed 140 kilometers an hour. It's basically the same as the other one. I think the other one was maybe a bit faster, 142.
Yeah.
She can really lever it, can't she, on the forehand side?
Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Oh, it's out there.
You feel like she's got a break now. Brady has to break. If she doesn't break here, the match is over.
Pretty much. Her trying to get past when Osaka's got to the magic 5 is going to be even more difficult. Oh, no. Oh, it's landed in.
So lucky.
There we go.
She's really got away with it. I can't believe it.
Point for her.
She sort of smiles. She can't believe it. She looks at Osaka and kind of apologizes. But there we go. A break point now.
Yeah, mate.
She needs to break here. There's no two ways about it. It's a 4-minute game. And she can have a second serve. This is a big opportunity. She needs to move it onto her forehand side and just let rip.
Yeah. She needs to just go for it. Second serve. Where's she going? That inside-out forehand's been the money shot for her. Whips it over to the Osaka forehand. Now down the line, the Osaka backhand. Slice wide.
Not good enough, is it? And it just seems every time she goes to the backhand side, she's missing.
Yeah, I know. It's
making it easy for Osaka, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, and that was an easy slice, really, and that was the easiest shot of the rally, and she just sliced it, got all the slice all wrong. It just span off wide, but never mind. There's another chance. It's back at juice here. I want to say thanks everyone for joining us for this final. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. It helps us out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You can break point. Jen Brady, one more time. Here she goes again. Can she take one of these? Mustafa saying probably the fastest final.
I feel like the French Open one was pretty fast too.
Vance saying that Brady will regret this match forever with all these errors. Yeah, you got to remember how windy it is out there.
Oh, no, there we go. Brady breaks. No consolidation on that one. And let's give the American her time now.
Yeah. Indeed. So, Jen Brady, she has broken back in this second set. It's 4-1. If she can hold serve, it's 4-2. Then the pressure goes back onto Osaka. She needs to hold serve, though. Easier said than done. And 12 Travel 21 saying Azarenka has won in 2012. 6-3, 6-love. That was quicker. Yeah. Well, that's a very, very big one. And we got Thomas Rock there with a good one. Hit me, Brady, one more time. Like it. Get ready for the
Alex saying, "Get ready for the long haul, guys."
Well, really? I hope so. I hope there's a turnaround here. I hope that Brady can force a comeback. Imagine if she wins 6 games in a row now. That would be a real epic comeback. But Osaka...
that would be impossible as well.
Well,
5 games.
Well, if she was to win the first game of the second... She'd win the first game of the third set.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll let you off.
Yeah, awesome. You never know. I can't see her winning that many in a row right now, the way this match has gone, but we'll see. Here we go. Jen Brady serving. Oh, it's a good serve. It's long, and Jen Brady, 15 love. This is better. She's got a little bit more confidence, a bit more pop in her step right now. That's what we'd like to see. Where's this?
She's making it a little bit more respectable, isn't she?
Needs to. It's a final. She's into the net. Where's she going to put it? Yeah.
Easy.
Inside out.
Yep.
Look at that, 30 love. She needs to get this service game done and dusted, out the way quickly. Get Osaka serving again.
Yeah, I agree. That's the most important thing. A quick one.
Yeah,
like a nice game to love or something.
Yeah, don't allow Osaka just to like sneak back into this into the confidence zone, really, because at the moment she's got the confidence. She's hitting the ball well. Don't let Osaka get a sniff. Second serve, Osaka down the line. Great shot from Osaka. She's kept it in play there. Osaka's long there. It's 40 love. There you go, see. Brady.
It's exactly what she needed, isn't it? You couldn't have said it any better, mate.
If you want Brady to put this into a third set, like this video.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, guys. Join the GTL family and hit that subscribe button. Here we go. Brady, 40 love up. Great serve there.
Yeah, there we go. Too good. She consolidates the break as well.
Brady, come on. Come on, the braids. Come on, the braids. Come on, the braids.
And it was a game to love.
Game to love. Jen Brady. That's what we like to see. 4-2 now. From 4 love down. Can we see her pull it back all the way to 4-4? That would be interesting. Obviously, now
imagine this goes love 40.
Mate, I imagine if she just breaks in any way, shape, or form, would be great. Great serve from Osaka there. That's how you silence the critics. Here we go. Jen Brady looking a little bit concerned. That's the first point she's lost in a while. There we go. Osaka, what she got here? Down the tee, another ace. God, look at this.
Sign of a champion, mate. Sign of a champion.
That is the sign of a champion.
So sick face. 1 hour, 6 minutes as well on the clock.
Oh, another great serve. Her serving's really stepped up, but Brady gets this one back in play. She's gone big forehand, down the middle, down the line. Looked nearly long. It must have been just in. Brady really turning up the heat on her forehand. Good backhand. Osaka goes cross court. They're both going cross court. Down the middle now. Now they're into the forehand cross court. Good shot from Brady. It's hit the net cord and it's out. Jen Brady getting the crowd behind her right now. Yeah. It's 30-15.
Massively as well.
The crowd
really seem to all be backing Brady. I don't know what it is.
I think it's like Almino said. The crowd love an underdog down under. So if she was to come back, would this be one of the biggest upsets ever in a Grand Slam final?
Well, it'd be up there for sure.
Well, I haven't seen anybody be so far behind and come back before in a final.
Yeah, no, neither have I.
So let's see. Let's wait and see what she's got. Osaka serving. Second serve here. 30-15. What can she pull out the bag here? Second serve. It's into the forehand. She runs round the backhand. Oh, look at that. But running round the backhand, exposed the whole court.
Unplayable. Just so good.
That's what happens when you run round your backhand, though. You opened up the whole court.
It's true.
Someone like Osaka, she just put it really perfectly into the.
But in a final, you can't have a weakness like that. I'm sorry. Brady's a top player, but you need to work on your backhand. You can't be always running around it to force everything onto the forehand side. You become too predictable. And against someone like Naomi Osaka, all she's going to do is just exploit it.
Yeah, I mean, she's showing there. Lucky for Brady, that first serve just missed. She's got a second serve to look at. She goes into the Brady backhand side. That's probably wise. She's now into the forehand cross court. They're going forehands cross court. Chopped back there from Brady. Osaka peppering the forehand side now of Brady. Now into the backhand side. She's got her on the run. She's on the ropes. Osaka's hit the net cord again. And it's out. There. And there you go, 40-30 now. And Brady, the signs are there that she's...
Well, Brady got a slice of fortune there. She was moved around. There was no way in that rally. Osaka just clips the net cord and fortunately just lands wide for her.
But she's sort of winning these longer rallies right now, Jen Brady. She's really showing signs of a good fighting spirit. And that's what you want to see from somebody playing in their first ever Grand Slam final. She's not giving up.
No.
Oh, the backhand return is a bit. Oh, it's a looper, but it's in. Brady. Oh, she's gone wild with it. That was
Terrible.
a bad decision. Bad decision.
Terrible. Can't even say anything about that. She had a really easy one set up. She knows it as well. She's holding her head. She's super disappointed because that could have been a game set match for me. 5-2 now. Osaka leads in this second set. And she was really showing a bit of fight back. However, an easy shot like that in finals, you can't make mistakes like that.
No, can't, mate. It's
You'll be punished.
The scoreboard pressure is now fully on Jen Brady. Osaka has made the magic number 5 in this second set. And now any game could be the potential winning game for Naomi Osaka now. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this final of the not the US Open, Australian Open Women's. So I've been making the same mistake all tournament. But if you haven't liked the video and you want to be part of the GTL family, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And we are going to be bringing you the men's final at the same time tomorrow. It's Daniel Medvedev. It's Novak Djokovic. It's going to be epic. So join us for that one. It's going to be exciting, mate. And this one, I hope there's a bit more life left in it. And they've got their own sort of Hemman Hill going on out there, haven't they, over in Melbourne?
Yeah, no.
What's nice, that one called? Hewitt Hill? It must be, surely. Well, I don't know. I don't know any other players beginning with an H. Kyrgios.
Big one.
Kyrgios.
Clump.
Kyrgios Clump. I like it. Here we go.
There we are. 2-5. Brady serving.
Oh, the Rafter Ridge. The Evans Everest. There's a few good ones coming in. Oh, winner from Osaka. And she's 3 points away from her 4th Grand Slam title right now. Can she do it? Can she just do it?
Masterclass, mate. And what a tournament she's had. It's just been incredible, really, from the minute go. I've loved watching her. So close to going out against Muguruza. Here she is in the final. 3 points away against Jennifer Brady, who's also had a really good tournament.
She has.
But right now, I just see it only going one way, and that's Osaka winning.
God, good return here. She goes forehand down the line. It's too powerful. It's a good winner there from Jen Brady.
There we go. That's the best one. 12 Travel 21. Millman Mount.
Millman Mount, not the Rafter Ridge. I know. I like the Hewitt Hill.
Or Rafter Ridge. Yeah, they're both good.
They're all good. I bet it changes when who's playing. Here we go. Jen Brady, 15 all. What about the Barty? I can't think of one.
Don't just say it and not have one.
I'm mad I didn't have one. Oh, it's long, and Jen Brady is 30-15.
Brady needs to just make Osaka serve it out. That's all she can ask for now.
Indeed.
But apply some pressure. I'm not sure if Osaka's going to crumble to it because she seems to be handling it quite comfortably so far.
The Djokovic dome. Not even Australian, but it is sort of his second home. Here we go. Big serve into the net there from Jen Brady. She needs to get this one to 40-15. She doesn't want this going to 30 all. The pressure will be getting ever closer. Oh, look at this backhand for backhand. It's not running. Oh, it's wide, and that's why she has been running round it. It's misfiring that backhand side, isn't it?
It's terrible. I don't want to be harsh. It's just not good enough for a final. You need to have a more consistent backhand. I'm sorry, but it's just poor. Call it as it is. It's just I'm just so disappointed seeing it in a final. Come on, get yourself together.
The Barty Boulder there from Zed. Nice one. Good serve. Oh, great return from Osaka.
Yeah, well played.
Great winner there from Jen Brady. There's the backhand that we wanted to see. It was more directed than it was power, but it worked. Didn't matter how she did it.
Just looped it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was perfect.
Yeah, Osaka collapsed it as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was unstoppable, that one. Oh, long on the serve there. Here we go. Second serve here for Jen Brady. Can she get this game over the line? Make Osaka serve this out right now. She's going to have to. We're an hour and 15 minutes into this final. Great, good serve.
What a return. What a return.
Was it wide? No,
yeah,
it wasn't.
No, perfect. Catches the line. And there we go. Juice now.
I was like, I couldn't work out if it was a come on or someone said out. It was actually Osaka saying come on.
Really good shot from her.
The Tomic Temple. Oh, interesting one. There we go. Serving at Juice. Oh, it would have been an ace, but it's a let. First service for Jen Brady now. What has she got? Thanks everyone who's joining us for this one. If you haven't liked our video yet, come on guys, help us out and like it. Oh, it's a fault from Jen Brady there. If you want to join us for the men's final tomorrow, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button. You will get notified. We'll be going live tomorrow. And it's into the net from Osaka, and it's advantage Jen Brady now. That's what we want to see.
She's on the brink, isn't she, Osaka now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so close. This it's such a
quite tense. It's nerve-wracking, actually.
Yeah, it's like all the players tightening up now. You can see it's hard to hit those winners cleanly now. Good shot there. It's wide, and she holds. Jen Brady.
Huge hold, mate. I think we need to give her a boost one last time.
That's it, mate. Here we go.
We find ourselves in the predicament here. Naomi Osaka serving for the title here in Australia. 2021. Serving for the championship. Can she do it on her first attempt?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
It's long. Oh, and so she's got a second serve to look at here.
Come on, Osaka.
Going to be interesting to see. Oh, look at this. Cross court. Down the line from Osaka. That's too good.
Yes, point one. Come on.
Number one down, 3 to go. And here we go. Naomi Osaka 15 up. That was a great forehand down the line. She really whipped that
conviction, wasn't it?
Yeah, real great. Got Wild Live giving a bit of her love for Brady there. Come on, Brady. Can she do it? Can she force this back on serve? Good return. Forehand down the middle.
Oh, she's just pulled it wide. Yeah,
wide. It was like this much wide.
I can't even slander her too much for that. I think it was the right shot to take.
It was.
Just marginally misses. Yeah.
Been working for her all match, that inside out forehand. It's just misfired now as we see the trophy there engraved. They're looking at Osaka through the trophy there. Quite a nice camera shot. Oh, it was close to an ace, just wide. Osaka laughing. She thought it was in. She's got a second serve to look at here.
2 points away.
Yeah, a second serve. It's in the middle.
Oh, Brady, she missed it. Unbelievable. And there we go. 3 championship points here for Naomi Osaka.
She really
my girl, mate, from day one. And here she is. She's got 3 championship points. And, mate, it's a bit emotional. This tournament's been epic. And I feel like I just want her to take it on this first attempt.
I want to see her hit a win. I don't want to see errors from Brady for the win. Come on.
There we go. It's a brilliant
serve. She's got it.
She's done it. Naomi Osaka wins this year's Australian Open. And then, really, mate, it was never in doubt, was it? She just looked so good this whole tournament. Muguruza almost knocked her out.
I know.
She's just been coming through one of the toughest draws of all the women.
Yes.
And if anyone was to win it, it's her because she fully deserves it. What a character. Love her personality. Loved her interviews. And she's probably been eating more Japanese food because there she goes and wins yet again.
And she was out there, obviously, in Australia. All she wanted to know was what's the best takeaway. So she must have found it out. She had the butterfly that landed on her face during the tournament. It picked her to win the Australian Open. And look at her run of form. Pavlyuchenkova, straight sets. Garcia, straight sets. Jabeur, straight sets. Muguruza saves match point and comes back to win in 3. Shea Su Wei, straight sets. Serena Williams, straight sets. And in the final, Jen Brady in straight sets. She has her 4th Grand Slam title. It is Naomi Osaka. She is this year's winner of the Australian Open. Well done to her. I mean, incredible.
And if you're really excited and happy for Naomi Osaka, please leave us a like on the video. We would really appreciate it. And give your support for Osaka because she was amazing. 6-4, 6-3 today. And Brady, although she showed some signs of life, just not good enough. Simply not good enough. Could not compete with Osaka. And there was a golfing class on court today.
Yeah, it was literally like you could see the difference. The person who had played the Grand Slam finals before compared to somebody who was in their first Grand Slam final. And she tightened up. She managed to pull it back a bit in the first set, but then she tightened up again at the end of the set, and the business ends is where it was sort of make or break. Naomi Osaka proved she is a big match player, and she really stepped up to the mark again. And we can see here the winners. She sort of, there was a lot of unforced errors from both players, but Osaka started having less of them in the second set and sort of just got it over the line with ease, really. It wasn't really much of a contest in the pressure points. You can see Jen Brady. She's got a very, very bright future, Jen Brady. I do not doubt that we will see her potentially in another final at some point. But this time, it's always difficult to get the first one over the line, isn't it? In your first final, we saw it with people like Andy Murray. Took him a while to break the duck, and you can't really give her any or much of a hard time. She's had a great.
You've got to give her credit for reaching the final. At the end of the day, she had to beat some top players to get here. So well done to her for reaching it. I don't think she would have thought before the tournament she was going to get all the way to the final.
No.
So it's a good tournament for her. She's certainly going to rise through the rankings. She's approaching the top 10 now.
Yeah.
So she can leave with her head held high. What a brilliant effort. But I think we need to just talk about Naomi Osaka here today because she is the one who deserves all of the praise. She's going to be pushing now that number one spot, no doubt. I'm not sure how long Brady can hold on to it with Osaka playing like this. For me, it's going to be gone in the next few tournaments.
Right, yeah, it's tough, isn't it, to see it going any other way.
We've got Mustafa saying the new Serena Williams.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever going to see a Serena Williams, to be fair. She is just greatness personified, what she's achieved in the sport. If she can do almost, 60% of what Serena's done, she's going to be considered a legend. So I think she's well on her way to do that, though. 4 Grand Slams now. And 12 Travel 21, they're confirming Osaka is now the new world number 2.
Yeah.
So most likely, Halep? She was second before. She's going to drop down into third, I believe.
Well, rightly so as well. Naomi Osaka, she'll be looking to try and get that world number 1 spot away from Ash Barty this year. And I think that she has all the ability to do it based upon the way she's played this tournament. We know how good she is. She's on a ridiculous winning run. If you can see back here, and we go back to, I'll go down to Osaka's. Let's have a look back because this run stretches all the way back to the Australian Open last year when she went out. She went out of the Australian Open last year to Corey Goff in straight sets. Then she had a weird one against Cerebras Tormo where she just lost and got bageled. She had 6 months off, and then since then she hasn't lost a match, a competitive match. She lost an exhibition to Serena, but other than that, you see all of this green here. She only the reds are the walkovers where she chose to step out of the competition. Serena Williams was obviously exhibition. But all the others, walkover against Mertens, all the others are wins. When she's played,
look at the players she's beat. Pavlyuchenkova, first round. Caroline Garcia, second round. Ons Jabeur, third round. Muguruza. Shea Su Wei was playing crazy good. Remember, she's the one who knocked out some top players en route here. And then, no other than Serena Williams, of all people. And then Brady. And you could argue, maybe, I don't want to be too harsh on Brady, but Brady wasn't probably her hardest match she's played. She's played some tougher ones leading up. Obviously, the Muguruza one stands out. Serena Williams as well. Potentially even the Ons Jabeur one. But
I'm going to say, I know she was my girl in the tournament, Muguruza, but for me, if she had have beaten Osaka, I could have seen her going on to win this whole tournament. And she had the match point. That was why I picked her as my winner of the tournament. She ran her the closest out of anyone. It just was real grit and determination that got it over the line for Osaka in that match. And since then, she didn't drop a set. So it's just good to see how good Osaka's been playing. She's been beating top players in straight sets all tournament.
Should we get the bracket league up? Let's see how we ended up on the bracket league for this year's Women's Australian Open. I don't think we're going to see too many changes at the top. Hopefully it's all updated. But it'll be good to run through the final standings for the bracket league.
Indeed, mate. And obviously as well, she continues that incredible run as well with that little pattern of results that she has as well now, Osaka, where she was US Open champion 2018. She was Australian Open champion 2019. US Open champion 2020, Australian Open champion 2021. So that means next year she will be US Open champion again. So it's guaranteed, isn't it? I mean, that's the way it goes. I'm just going to bring up the bracket league for you so we can have a look through how we're going while they're handing out the trophies there on Rod Laver Arena. Just going to pull up the bracket league here so that we can all see. Make this a little bit smaller so it fills the screen. Here we go. So we want WTA brackets, and as you can see there, I don't believe I don't believe this can change. If we have a look at the picks,
I think it's been updated already. Look, you can see there, winner. It's gone green next to it, so we've seen it all update, mate. This is the final standings, and you can see there, Team Groves. Congratulations to you. You are the first champion of the Grand Slams on the GTL Tennis Draw Challenge. Wow. You can see there, everyone who's in the top 10, I believe, had Osaka. Yep. Most of them had Barty as the finalist. No one had Brady, that's for sure. So let's just keep going down.
Should we go down, see where we...
Big would have done very well if Barty was in the final and was to win, but wasn't to be for him.
Yeah, we got Marie there. She did very well. We got 12 Travel 21. Not a bad effort there in 7th.
But it just shows how important it is to predict that winner. It really does help you push up the leaderboard.
Big Al did well, really, considering
Big Al did well.
We got a few other. Mary Sky there had Osaka to win.
Yeah, Jasper must have done very well as well in the earlier rounds to be 15th and not call either of the final. Well, she got Brady. That's impressive, getting Brady in the final.
Yeah,
credit to you.
Harry Creo, which is Mr. Thomas Rock there. He smashed it up and forward. And you're there in 19th now, mate. You climbed all the way back up there.
Yeah, mate. I finished in top 20. It's not bad. Considering I was doing so bad, I'll take that. Top 20. Mate.
Well, mine was a terrible. My final was Muguruza Azarenka, and both of them went out so early. So
Mikey Matter there.
Mikey Matter, yeah. We go down here. We got mate, I think we got a long way. 43rd, mate. Not good. Look, I didn't even have any, I don't think, of those semi-finalists. So that I was screwed. Interesting to see. And look, I'm not that far off the bottom, am I? Not good. Not good. So I'll hopefully be correcting that one once Novak Djokovic wins.
I think what you did on the women's is what I did on the men. So it's no hard feelings.
No, exactly. Well, what can you do about that? Let's go and have a look. I want to look through Team Groves's
let's see how he did.
See how the winner.
Got the winner.
Exactly right. Had Barty going all that way. Just had didn't have Shelby Rogers. That was obviously a bit of a shocker. And then Mukova was obviously another bit of a shocker.
I think anyone would have called Mukova, to be fair. Look, he had Pliskova beating her there.
Didn't have Brady.
Had Kenin going quite a way as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would have. She's last year's champion. It was just disrespectful to not. And Pagula as well, another upset. Then Shea Suway.
How's this guy come top? What's he done special? I feel like this is like my one.
Must be all here.
He did very well in the early stages. Look at that, all that green.
I know, mate. I think this is where the win came, is all in this section. Had some good predictions here.
You got the Halep one right as well. I think that's a really big one.
Had Serena Williams going far as well, that was the key, I think, in this bit. I predicted the Osaka Serena Williams semi-final, and in the other one, didn't have that one, but still, I want to go back. Let's go back and have a look at. I just want to see the actual points total in the end. Won by just the 2 points there in the end. Total correct picks 90, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Keep moving on down. See how many correct picks was Big Al there. Look, 86 correct picks, but only managed to get into 10th. So some early ones. And look, Ollie Baton with 85.
I probably didn't have many then. I think my correct picks would have been low. 76. But got me right up there.
Did well to still be that high with only those amount of picks, really. Yeah, let's have a quick look down. See, look, you got 84 correct picks and being down in 23rd. See, look, it's all the early round correct selections don't really get you. And there, I'm with 72, mate. Shocking, mate. I'm not even that. I'm saying I'm not that much better than I obviously know my tennis. I am a lot better. Not doing too bad, but it's we've obviously got the men's, which is coming up tomorrow. We've got Naomi Osaka is obviously this year's champion on the women's side, and they've got them out on court doing the presentation right this second. We've got the good to have 50% capacity for this final as well. Nice to see some fans there to be able to cheer on the people receiving their trophies as well. It's always a bit strange when they're not.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, mate, while we're on the tennis draw challenge, this is probably a good opportunity just to explain some of the other tournaments which is coming up on there. So we've got a few coming up. I think we've got 3 ATP ones. We've got 1 WTA one. So I'm going to share the link for the tennis draw challenge in the chat. If you want to join, it's completely free. We'll be giving prizes for the winners. So yeah, join. It'll be really fun, and you can compete against everyone in the GTL league and me and Ben as well. So we've got Cordoba there, Montpellier, and Singapore. And the Singapore one, you can make your picks now, which I believe we're going to be doing later on. We're going to be doing a draw preview for Singapore. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when exactly, but we're going to be doing a draw preview for all of these ones.
Yeah.
So it's a good opportunity now, if you haven't already, to join our bracket league and enter into the next one. If you missed the Australian Open, it doesn't matter. It's not too late. You can enter one of these other ones now. And it's a fresh start. All your brackets are refreshed. You don't have to worry about any poor selections. And just think with it a nice clear head. I can't wait for that, to be honest.
Yeah, mate, same. Especially after where I finished 43rd. Terrible, mate. And obviously there's some. I believe there's some women's. Is there a women's?
Just one, yeah, the Adelaide one there.
Yeah,
so you've got. There we go. That one's. I think that's opening. What does it say? 20th of February. So 20th. Probably later on today, I believe. Yeah, 4 p.m.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go. So that one will be open later on. If you have a look, I was just going to say there was obviously one other bracket that was running, which was the Melbourne 4, wasn't it? But I don't think many people bothered to enter that one for the women's, did they? Where was the Melbourne 4? Was it Melbourne 3 or 4? Or was that
4? But it's not on there now.
It's not even on there now. God, I didn't even care much about that one.
But, no, it is on there, but you can't find it in that view. I can't remember how you find it.
Okay. No. Let me go back to one of the other views then and see if I can just see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring up the. But look at this, see how well I did in this one. I predicted, I think I just went with a Kenin Andreescu in the final. And as you can see, Andreescu went out to Balskova there. And the eventual winner was Kasatkina, which well done to her. She was in great form, actually, coming into the Australian Open. There was a lot of people bigging her up. And then we've got... we've got Mitrovic there tomorrow. Ben the Serb. Yeah, mate, you'll be seeing me repping the Serbian flag tomorrow. Don't you worry. Novak Djokovic, he's going to be my guy tomorrow. I'll be willing him on to win his 18th Grand Slam and to hopefully stop the octopus from getting his first one. It's going to be a real tight matchup, I think. I think we're in for a treat tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up there. We're going to be doing some live draw previews later on, either today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for them. Obviously, we've got the big men's final tomorrow. Djokovic versus Medvedev. Djokovic never lost a final. Medvedev playing the best tennis of his career. So I think we're going to be in for a thriller regardless. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a free setter. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Discord. And yeah, like we said, Osaka, the champion of this year's Australian Open. And then really, it was never in doubt. She was the best player and deserved champion.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely right. It's good to see Jen Brady in high spirits on the court. Her first Grand Slam final. I'm sure we'll see her there again. But we'll see you guys again very, very soon. Join us for the next one. Goodbye, guys.